Welcome to A&M Reviews. I'm Skybear, and here with my buddy Sal. What's up, Sal?
Not much.
So, this is Movie Roundup. These are movies we didn't have time to do a full review of, so this is just a short recap, and our movie rating system is in the description in case you want to follow along. So, what did we watch, Sal?
So I'm going to start off with a movie I saw way back, Detroit. I gave this one a 7 out of 10.
Oh man, I was looking forward to that.
Yeah, it was interesting. When I saw the trailer, it was about the riots in Detroit back in the 60s. But I gave it a 7. It has some issues with it. The next movie I saw was Annabelle Creations.
Well, why did you do that?
Well, because I've seen all the other Annabelles, and I'm familiar with the story behind it, which Annabelle has no origin. But still, I wanted to go see how it would fit in. I liked it a little bit better than the other movies, but the rating I gave it's going to give you an idea of what I think of the other ones. So for this one, I gave it a 6.5 out of 10. So with that said, the other ones, you know how I feel about them. And then the next movie I saw was an anime movie. It's called No Game, No Life.
What's that about?
That one it's a movie based off an anime series. It's a prequel to the actual series. It was shown in a local festival, anime festival, and it takes place in a fantasy world. The protagonist gets taken from the reality that we know and taken to another world where there's magic and there's no war. What they do is you win by beating them in games. You don't fight with them actually. So it's an original anime series, and they made it a movie, and the movie's a prequel. So I gave that a 7 out of 10. Then the next one I went to go see was The Birth of the Dragon, which was
another Bruce Lee movie.
Yes, another Bruce Lee movie. And here's the thing: this one's from the point of view, because back in the day he fought a master, and this is from the point of view of the master, because back in the day, the thing was that he couldn't teach Westerners karate. Yeah, I gave this one a 6 out of 10, so you kind of see what I'm leaning towards. It's this movie put me off. It gave me this bad vibe, but yeah, I can see where it was coming from.
How were the fight scenes?
The fight scenes were not that great.
Oh, that's even worse.
For people who are not accustomed to martial art movies, they'll be like, oh, they were really great. But this one's like a little too far-fetched, Then the next movie I saw was Soy Nero, or the English name I Am Nero. This movie's in both English and Spanish, so it goes back and forth. It follows the life of a kid who was born in Mexico but came to the U.S. really early in life. So he grew up in LA. Then he gets deported. Then he has to come back, and he's fighting to get his green card. And the only way that he knows how to get his green card is to join the military. And yeah, he goes off to war, and it follows him trying to get his green card. The pacing was kind of off, so that's why I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. If the pacing was a little better, this would have been a really good movie to recommend.
Gotcha. So, and then we both saw Dunkirk. I gave it a 7 out of 10.
I gave it an 8 out of 10.
Okay, so,
Yeah, I think that this movie is going to basically get nominated, but that is not going to win.
I think it's going to get nominated for sound, probably.
Yeah, it's going to get nominated, but it's not going to win. It's not going to be a strong competitor. It's just going to be an honorary mention. I want to feel that they're going to do, because, it's Dunkirk. Yeah, so for me, it was an 8 out of 10.
Gotcha.
And then what other movies did you see, Skybear?
I saw The Mummy way back.
Oh.
Yeah, I did that. It was not fun. It was not a good movie.
Tell us what you gave it.
3 out of 10. Yeah.
Why?
Just everything. Just everything about it. Everything that could have, everything bad that could happen in a movie just happened in this movie. And that's about it. Let's move on. I saw Baby Driver. Gave that a 7 out of 10.
Oh, I wanted to go see that one.
Yeah.
I just didn't have the time.
I just thought it was way overhyped. But still like a solid action movie, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I love Edgar Wright, and I love everything that he did with it. But as a movie overall, yeah, for me it would be like a good rental. Then I saw Ingrid Goes West, and gave that a 6 out of 10.
I heard a lot about Ingrid Goes West. I didn't go see it. I think when I tried to go see it, it was already gone.
Yeah, it didn't have like that long of a run in theaters, but it was.
And it wasn't really playing everywhere here in LA.
Yeah, it was, well, which is odd because it takes place in Venice.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was an intriguing movie. It was different for sure, and I don't. I have mixed feelings about it because like some aspects are really good, and then some aspects make you question it. But yeah, 6 out of 10. I saw Logan Lucky, Steven Soderbergh's return to directing. 7 out of 10. It's just basically redneck Ocean's 11. So if you like Ocean's 11, then you'll probably like Logan Lucky.
But you gave it a 7, so wait for a DVD.
Yeah, it's not that great of a movie, but you know it's enjoyable.
Oh, okay.
Then I saw Beach Rats. Gave it a 5 out of 10.
And what is it about?
It's basically Moonlight if it was about white people and not as awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I heard a lot about it when it was playing during Sundance. So I went in with some expectations, but kind of a movie.
Okay.
And that's it for this movie roundup. Social media is in the description, and hit us up if you have any questions.
And remember, keep watching movies.